Guess who made it to the headlines again? The Kardashians. At this point, you can't go 2 days without some major drama going down in the family. Sometimes it's someone's relationship drama, and other times it's juicy family gossip. And what do you know? We got some family beef this time as well. Kourtney Kardashian recently announced her first pregnancy with Travis Barker. Well, the couple already has kids from other partners, but this is their first one together, and they couldn't be happier. But guess what? Not everyone was happy with the news. Kourtney's own sister, Kim Kardashian, had some awful comments to make about her sister's pregnancy. It all happened over a recent phone call, and Travis found out about the bullying. Of course, as Kourtney's man, he was not about to sit back. You'd think that out of everyone in the world, Kim would be the one to support her own sister, but no. What made Kim bully her own sister, and that too when she was pregnant? Will Kourtney fight back? How far will Travis go to stand up for his wife? Welcome back to Celebrity Hyped, where we will be talking about how Travis Barker lost it at Kim Kardashian for bullying pregnant Kourtney. But before we give you the deets, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos.
I'm touching on it stops right now.
Kim and Kourtney Kardashian have a history of ups and downs. Both have been in the spotlight for the amazing bond they share as sisters and for the love that they have for each other. These sisters sure have each other's back, but looks like they have been less sisters and more enemies to each other lately. Kourtney had her birthday recently, and Kim gifted her a snow cone machine. The beauty mogul also surprised her with a cake. Now that's some sister goals right there.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kourtney. On your vegan-free, dairy-free cake. It really is. To you.
How exciting.
But that isn't always the case. It has recently come to light that both the sisters had a very intense fight, and that too when Kourtney was pregnant. For those of you who don't know, Kourtney recently went through a very intense surgery to make sure her baby was safe. She even suffered a bunch of complications during her surgery owing to her age. Meanwhile, her husband, Travis, dropped his world tour to be by her side. Barker has always supported her. He's been there during the entire pregnancy, from day one, but not everyone is as supportive as him. According to sources, Kim recently rang up Kourtney, not to ask about how she was doing, but to tell her that her kids secretly hate her. As far as being a sister goes, this is definitely not how you do it. Now, this is probably not the first time both of them clashed heads. Back in 2017, Kourtney and Kim had an intense fight where Kim had some really mean things to say about Kourtney. Kourtney called Khloe and told her that she was not there to be mistreated by her own family. Apparently, Kim said that she's the least interesting to look at. Who says such a mean thing to her own sister?
I'm not here to be mistreated by my bitch family. And saying that I'm the least interesting to look at? Who even speaks like that?
The entire drama started when Kim decided to invite Kourtney to her campaign in Italy, but because the idea of the entire campaign was copied and stolen from Kourtney's wedding, Kourtney politely declined Kim's generous offer. To make things worse, Kim had an attitude for no reason during Kourtney's entire wedding and had plans to ruin her sister's big day. When Kourtney confronted her about this, Kim refused and continued to say that it was nothing and that Kourtney was just being a lunatic.
I got worked up when I'm like, wait, nothing happened at the wedding. It wasn't even a conversation at the wedding.
Although Kim refused anything like that ever happening, the wedding video says otherwise. The entire time during the wedding, Kim's face looked as if she was forced to be there. Even her speech at the wedding gave major hater vibes. Fans are saying that the speech was nothing but a formality and that she didn't actually mean what she said at all. Not only this, but Kim had a hard time accepting that this event was all about Kourtney and that she was in the spotlight.
You brought us along in your fairy tale, and there's really no love story like you guys. It's a movie, it's the cutest, you guys are the best.
As if that wasn't enough, Kim talked about her ex-husband Kanye and her entire experience in Italy. Not once but multiple times during the wedding. Now that's one way to make herself relevant. She just couldn't digest the fact that all eyes were on Kourtney and that she was the main character for the day.
Advice that I'll give you is when I was walking down the aisle in Italy and I had the long train, I was so nervous that I was either gonna come back, that I walked so fast.
What tops everything else is when Travis's son stood up for his heartfelt speech. Kimberly went on and interrupted him because she couldn't stand Kourtney getting all that love and praise. His son told everyone how Kourtney has always stood up for him and has always been the best mother. He thanked Kourtney for always having his back and for filling that void in his life. He also went on and praised the couple's love for one another and that they radiate nothing but positive vibes. This is when Kim spoke up and asked him to calm down. She sure couldn't handle Kourtney getting praised by him like that out in public. Of course, Kourtney took note of everything and made a point to bring it up with Kim later. But before we give you the deets on how that conversation went down, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos. And while you're at it, make sure to share the video with a Kourtney fan as well. Now back to business. When Kourtney confronted Kim, she had the audacity to deny everything and ignore the fact that Kourtney was genuinely upset due to her attitude. She refused to acknowledge how Kourtney felt and kept going on about the clothes.
Like you said,
Like you're missing the point.
but isn't the point about the clothes and you're talking about the looks? I steered away. I did what
It's not about the clothes. You're
Kourtney, it's
missing
not
the
that
point.
original. Everyone does 90s. Like, it's not a new concept is what I'm trying to say. And there's only so many looks to pick from.
You're talking about the bullshit details because it's all your egotistical, selfish mind can think about.
What's more, when Kourtney showed how upset she was, Kim pulled out her narcissistic personality. She asked Kourtney to dig deep and think why she has so much hatred towards Kim, because according to Kim, none of this actually happened. She called Kourtney dramatic and blamed her for calling Kim out like that. The audacity, right? This went on until Kim finally used the ultimate technique used by most narcissists. She wanted to make Kourtney feel like shit by mentioning that she is a very different person compared to her family and that her family and friends come to Kim to discuss their issues with Kourtney. This isn't where it stopped. After telling Kourtney about how she discussed her unusual attitude with others, Kourtney called her out for being extremely lifeless, and that is when Kim instantly went into defensive mode and brought up how her kids also come to her so that Kourtney would feel like shit. And that is exactly when Kourtney couldn't have it anymore and cried her heart out. Now, when Travis learned about everything that went down, he was angry. He wasn't happy with how the Kardashians were treating his family, and so he asked Kourtney to cut her family off, for her sake, especially since her pregnancy is high risk. He's been operating from the sidelines for a while now, so it's about time he steps in. And that is all for today. What do you think about this entire Kardashian drama? Do you think Kim should fix her attitude? Is Kourtney in the right here? Should she shut out her family once and forever? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. We will see you next time with more updates.